Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're looking at an interesting new OKnife release. This is the Heron L1. Alright, I saved the box here just because I want to show you what it looks like. You know, how the box, the presentation. I'm sure most of you have seen this before, but I am not a fan of the boxes. I don't keep them, especially since I got the official OKnife pouch, right? So that's where this one's going to be stored. But I did want to just show you how it arrives here. This one is in D2 and G10, all right, and you can see it's 5.36 ounces. Nice set of little specs on the front there. But anyway, here's the knife. Now, it's something that's pretty interesting. Take this knife out, and you look in that little separate pocket that's in the sheath. All right, that's where we have our challenge coin, right? There's no challenge coin. Well, what's the deal? Well, doesn't look like they're doing the challenge coins anymore. They're doing morale patches. So here's the patch for this knife, which is very cool, actually. I did like the coins because they were totally different, but I like patches as well. So I can get down with that just the same. They're nice because they're colored. All right, so you can throw that wherever you got Velcro. All right, so here is the knife, the Heron L1. This is going to be on sale 20% off from April 16th to April 22nd. The normal price of these are $64.99. And after 20% off, it's going to be $51.99. All right, but super interesting design here. Right off the bat, you know, closed, it looks weird because it looks like you have a very large handle to blade ratio because this blade kind of comes down and just disappears. It looks like it's angling straight down here, and you're like, that's a lot of handle, right? But obviously not the case. All right, we have a nice Wharncliffe here, dual ground Wharncliffe, mind you. So this section here is a much leaner edge, okay? And this thing rips through stuff. It's super thin. And then we have a beefier, wider edge towards the front for strength and stability, all right? But obviously it's a full run of flat edge. And again, in D2. Super cool though. All right, this is a liner lock. Locks up fantastic. There is no play at all. But this thing is super smooth, all right? Just playing around with this, even when I'm not using them, sitting around like, you know, at the desk watching videos and stuff and just doing this because it really is just that smooth. All right, that little heavier blade there acts very nicely to kind of slowly glide back in the handle. So this thing reminded me of, did you ever see those 1911 handle knives? There's been custom makers that did it. I think there was some Chinese knives that did it. But that's this very, very squared off, you know, bottom. And the length here, it really just feels almost like a 1911 grip. All right. And actually carrying and using this guy, I did find the butt end to be a little bit fat. All right. So it's not as comfortable as I would like. And it's just in this section here. This exact knife, if you came, you know, down the spine here and just curved in, just cut off the back end of that, this thing would be amazing. I really, really love this texture. This is something else. This, I mean, it's obviously it's G10. It's just machined so that we have these patches on here, or grid. Looks almost kind of like a tire tread, but it's not rubbery at all. Obviously, it's plastic, but there's good texturing on each one of these little rectangles there. Just very, very nice. All right, pocket clip works nice. This is deep conceal clip. So even though it's a fairly large knife, you're not going to see much in the pocket at all. I do like the blue, you know, pivot collar on there. Obviously, you got to get a little blue in there for Olight. All right, very nice. But yeah, just something totally new. Now, besides this being a very smooth flipper, if you wanted to open it slowly or more quietly, we do have that slot cut out. But you notice there's also a channel cut out here, all right? So if you grab down here, you can also open it one-handed very easily, all right? Or if you have big old gloves on or something like that, there's the big channel, just easy to grab. Get a little bit of that meat in your finger in there. And yeah, a couple different ways to open and close this guy. Just neat, just different. All right, big old chunky thing. Get that out of the way. It's kind of blocking that view. It's just different. I'm glad they did something different. And at an affordable price, 52 bucks. So if you're looking to add another one to the collection, this is definitely something to not overlook. I like it. I mean, like I said, the bottom is a little chunky, so when I'm holding it like this, I feel that. I feel that width down here, which I'm not a huge fan of. However, if you choke up just a little bit, all right, stick your thumb on that jibbing where it's supposed to be anyway. This position here, with the hand a little bit higher or the knife lower in the hand, very, very comfortable. Very, very nice feeling. Of course, you could do that old pointer finger thing as well for some fine cutting. But yeah, there you go. That is the Heron L1 from OKnife. Pretty cool. So let me know how you feel about the knife. Let me know how you feel about the morale patches. All my collectors out there, what are you gonna do? Now you got all these cool knives with the challenge coins and stuff. I mean, you don't have much of a choice, but I like the patches. I like the pop of color, really is what it is. I wouldn't mind those challenge coins being like enameled and super colorful. But yeah, pretty interesting. So that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.